Today we are looking at my terrible armory. Alright, starting things off, we have the ARX 160 Steelbite. This thing you have to be accurate with, but when you are, it really does reward you. It looks awesome as well as the gold and pink. Next up we have orbital stuff and ranger stuff after that. Bulldog face hammer, that thing can be really OP. Got full eco, there's just a helmet and exo if you were wondering. But that thing looks really good, I'll show you later. The AM1 Polar Vortex, I was just wrecked by that last game incidentally. Next up we have the HBR Bearfist. When the HBR and I saw the Elite come up, I thought it was the Insanity and I was so excited. Then I saw it was a Bearfist and my face just dropped completely. Anyway, next up we have the IMR Boar Strike. This thing's good but not quite as good as the Thunder Tusk, but it's still very good going with +1 damage and range, and it's a burst weapon, so. Next up, K5 Spanner. I think this is probably one of the worst variants of the K5 in my opinion. It has +3 range, you're going to think it's going to be really good. But it really isn't. It hardly ups the range at all, and with that down fire rate, you just can't use it very well. Next up we have the Believer stuff. I've nearly got full of this. I might even have full of this. After that we have the Leader Exo and Radical things. Maelstrom loadout, and then the MP11 Goliath, which is probably one of my best guns. It really is a good gun. +3 damage on a subby, so. After that we have the Royalty knee pads and the Sack Free Blood and Glory. Covert helmet, operator things, and the TAC 19 bang stick. This thing can be good if you're right up in the face, but if you're not, you're screwed because it has hardly any range really. Triumph helmet, and then we've nearly got full whiteout stuff. I can't wait to get full whiteout. It looks really good. That's it for the elites. Let's go on to the professionals. Alright, starting things off, we have the A4 Vaporizer. I don't use the A4 much, so this thing's not really much use to me. After that, we have the AK-12 Feeder, probably my best AK variant. I use that the most. I think it's a really good gun. After that, the AK-12 Lance, haven't really tried it one out. MLE Spacer, Competence, Reckless, and Rigor, which are all ASM1, so are obviously going to be really good. The Alex 20mm Presto, that's quite a good gun actually, hardly has any ammo though. The Bulldog Berserker, I've got the face hammer, so there's not really any need for that. Next up, we have HBR Cowboy and HBR Raider. The Raider is probably my favourite one, as it's most like the Insanity, with that up fire rate, so. Next up, we have the IMR Heartbreaker and the Hushed. And then the K5 Genuine, which is probably one of my favourite guns. I really like it. Next up, we have Full Leader, if you didn't realise, because we've got a Leader Exo as well in the Elite section. Mercenary stuff. Next, Scout and the Mors Ransacker. I like the Quick Bolt better myself. Next up, we have the MP11 Savior again. I'd probably be using this if I wasn't using the Goliath. RW1 Xeno, I use this from time to time, but I don't really like pistols in this game, so. Next up we have airborne stuff, and finally rounding up the professionals is the TAC 19 Roundhouse. Alright, moving on to the enlisteds in my armory. We've got the Ameli Heavy, probably one of my favourite guns right now. I think it's really OP. ARX Super Light, I'd probably be using this if I didn't have a Steelbite. Vigilante Shingazi, look pretty good for an enlisted. Bal Carbonate's up damage on a Bal, what more can you ask for? IMR Defense, Hunter, Impact, and Lightweight. So I've nearly got all the IMRs there, and including professionals and my IMR Bow Strike. Next up with the Mors Quick Bolt. A lot of people rate this as the best sniper in the game, so I'm quite lucky to have this because I don't snipe at all. So, and finally the Pytech Eradicator. I've got 15 pages if you're wondering, because I got advanced supply drops and they don't take up they add armory slots, sorry, and even if you delete them, it keeps the armory slots. So I've got 15 pages. I'm just going to show you my character. He's got nearly full whiteout on. He looks pretty sick in my opinion. I'm just going to show you my other customization. This is probably my other favourite one. It's got full eco on. It's got eco helmet and eco X. So this guy looks really cool, but he can't stand out on the map. That's the problem. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed. I am sorry about all the negativity with that terrible armory, but if you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video.